The world is full of good news.
The following are just a few.
Russia sends 2 planes carrying 800 tons of humanitarian aid, including mobile electric power stations, large tents, and food to help Tajik residents affected by recent mudslides and floods.
China announces that orphaned children, as well as those whose parents are imprisoned, will now receive a monthly allowance up to the age of 18.
Barbara Bush, daughter of former U.S. President George W. Bush, launches Global Health Corps, a charity organization that highlights contributions of young leaders in providing medical care to those in need.
On his first visit to Turkey in over 5 years, President Masoud Barzani of the Kurdistan Region in Iraq pledges cooperation to enhance peaceful relations between their countries.
Visiting Peruvian President Alan Garcia meets with U.S. President Barack Obama in Washington, D.C. to discuss matters of shared concern such as the global economy, elimination of nuclear weapons, and mitigating global warming.
South African journalist Samantha Rogers wins the 2010 CNN Multi-Choice African Journalist Award for a story that calls for an end to the persecution of the albino population in Tanzania.
Nicaraguan President Daniel Ortega signs into law a measure that waives visa requirements for Russian travelers.
The Saudi campaign for the relief of the Palestinian people for Gaza sends nearly 2,000 tons of flour worth $2 million to help the less fortunate in Palestine.
U.S.-based CNN News reports on a growing new volunteerism trend in which primarily women are seeking out volunteer work as a more meaningful way to spend their travel holidays.
U.S. food writer Lorna Yee of Seattle, Washington, USA, blogs about her successful Meatless Week in the Cookbook Chronicles, announcing plans to continue with Meatless Mondays and to encourage more bloggers to join her in her next Meatless Week to help the environment.